Nestled in the Santa Clara River Valley, surrounded by rolling hills, jagged mountain peaks, and endless citrus orchards, about 14 miles east of Ventura sits a small, sun-soaked town with gorgeous Victorian homes and storybook cottages. Santa Paula, California. Known as the citrus capital of the world, this is a place where the scent of oranges, lemons, and avocados clings to the breeze. A town shaped by oil fields and family farms where time moves just a little slower, and the streets glow gold in the afternoon sun. You find yourself driving through Santa Paula late in the day, windows down, warm air drifting in, heavy with citrus and sun-baked dust. You wind your way through the quiet neighborhoods, then out along Aliso Canyon Road. As the late light of day slips behind the hills, the road narrows, the trees press in closer, and then, just off to your left, behind a rusted chain-link fence, you spot it. A small, weather-worn ranch, or at least what's left of one. Before your eyes can adjust to the gloom, something moves. A crack from behind the trees, a deep, snapping thud. And then, without warning, a massive boulder, 50 pounds or more, comes hurtling from the shadows, slamming into your car. The wheel jerks in your hands. You swerve off the edge, tires screaming against gravel. That's when you see it. Towering, horned, skin pulled tight over crooked limbs. Half man, half goat. Its glowing eyes locked on you, burning with fury as you speed away, heart pounding. You'll never forget the night you came in contact with the beast of Billiwhack Ranch. Welcome back, listeners, to California Cryptids, the podcast where we uncover the truth behind the Golden State's greatest mysteries. This is going to be our final episode, sadly.
I know, so sad.
Yes.
Sad.
Yep.
So sad. Did we mention sad?
Did we mention that was so sad?
Anyways, I'm back again with my lovely co-hosts, Kyle.
Hello, everyone.
And Andrew.
Hello.
So, how do you guys feel? Last episode, and this is it.
I can't believe it's the last episode already.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I might just cry.
Oh, no.
Is this the only thing that you've been doing?
Yeah, kind of.
That makes sense. You've been texting us at like 3 a.m.
Sorry. I'll be like,
oh, he's still awake.
Do you ever sleep?
No.
Maybe you're a cryptid.
To be honest, I messed up my sleep schedule when we talked about hot dogs on one of the episodes, and then afterwards, I think it was like 1 o'clock or something. I ended up having a hot dog that night, actually 2, and then I ended up having like the Glizzymare. So I ended up having like a nightmare after that.
I'm sorry. Rewind. What?
Glizzymare.
What is that?
It's when you have a nightmare after eating a hot dog.
Is it a nightmare about hot dogs?
No.
Is it a nightmare induced by hot dogs?
Nightmares induced by hot dogs.
I want a Glizzymare.
Can't
no,
say
you don't.
I've had that happen.
It was one of those. Have you ever had those nightmares where it's like you just think it's just like a dream about work? You're just dealing with customers.
Yeah, that's
what it was.
When it feels like you've done another 8-hour shift.
Yeah. And then I just ever since then, I have not been able to fall asleep.
I'm so sorry.
I keep tossing and turning. I literally, I probably fell asleep at like 6 a.m. and woke up at like 11.
Oy, oh my gosh.
No more dogs for you.
Yeah, you're
cut off.
I thought you were gonna say you had a nightmare of like a giant hot dog chasing you.
That would have been way better.
Our next episode, giant hot dogs.
Anyway.
National Hot Dog Day.
It is National Hot Dog Day.
Yeah.
Well, today of recording.
As of recording this, it is National Hot Dog Day.
July 16th. National Hot Dog Day.
I didn't even know that was a thing until now.
In July?
No, National Hot Dog Day. Of course I know what July is.
I'm glad.
I know my months, I swear I do.
Me too.
Well, this episode we are going to be talking about something called the Billiwhack Monster.
Billy did what with his monster? Sorry.
Bad.
Where's the
Bad.
squirt bottle? Where's the squirt bottle?
I'm not a cat.
Squirt bottle, please.
Well, have either of you ever heard of the Billiwhack Monster?
No.
I actually haven't.
Well,
Are we supposed to be surprised by that? Or? Actually, I haven't.
No, I haven't. I've heard it in passing.
So you have heard of the Billiwhack Monster?
so
When we were,
so you are a
when we were
liar.
researching Charman, right?
Charmander.
Yeah. What?
Charmander.
Charmander.
Oh, Charmander. Okay. I thought you said something else. I'm not going to go into that. But I saw the adjacent to the Charman, like kind of nearby Ventura Valley.
Oh.
There was another thing, and it was Billiwhack.
Oh,
And I was
gotcha.
like, that's weird. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully I find out this episode.
I know. Cool name, though.
Well, it's from Santa Paula, which is actually close by Ojai, which is where the Charman came from.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
If you're from Ojai, can you leave a comment?
And send us some more Charman sauces to try.
Please.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Well, some people have nicknamed this guy Billy for short, and some Spanish-speaking workers also refer to him as Huaychivo or Sorcerer Goat, which sounds pretty badass, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Do you think he
That's
does like
cool.
sorcery?
Maybe
Magic?
magic. Yeah, I think so.
Like in Goat Simulator.
I love Goat Simulator. Have you guys played that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
I haven't played the newer ones, but I played the first one.
The OG.
Is there new ones?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think, what, are they on like 4 or 5 or something like that?
I think so.
Cut the cameras. We need to go play some Goat Simulator and come back.
Well, what sounds scarier to you guys, Bigfoot or a hybrid man-goat creature?
Bigfoot sounds scarier to me personally because I don't know if I can take a goat seriously. You know what I mean? Especially a goat man. I can't take Goatman seriously.
I'm the opposite. I'm just going to say
Really?
I would be afraid of it, like, because it has the horns, right?
Uh-huh.
I'd be
Yeah.
afraid of it, like, it could just grab you and just, like, impale you with the horns.
He could
Andrew,
probably
there's a-
ram right into you.
I don't want to scare you, okay? But there's a lot of animals with horns that already exist.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified of them.
Andrew's just scared of goats in general.
Apparently.
I don't trust them.
I'm sure they don't trust you either.
Do you trust the man half of the goat?
Yeah.
That's the part I don't trust the most.
Wait, I have questions now. Is the bottom half man or is the top half man?
It has to be the bottom half, right?
Or is it like split,
Oh.
like down
I
the
don't
center,
know.
like one side's what?
You know what? Yeah, what makes it a goat man? Because it's like, it could be like what's his name in like Chronicles of Narnia, where the bottom half's the goat.
Right, like a centaur almost. I don't know, it's a horse, but like.
But then it's like, but then it could be, I don't know what.
Goat.
It could be a goat on the top, and the man on the bottom.
Yeah. Can I go off topic for a second? What's goat cheese?
Cheese from a goat.
Yeah.
Okay, so they do make cheese, right?
She's from goat milk.
So does Billiwhack give out
Does
goat
he produce
milk?
milk?
Does he produce milk? Is my question.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends
where
if you,
where can we purchase this milk?
It depends if you want a man's milk or.
That sounds so gross.
Well,
We want nothing from them.
don't typically try to get things from men, but Goatman is different. You know, I'm just curious.
I don't know if I'd want that.
Yeah, what do you have written down for goat cheese from Billiwhack?
There is nothing about cheese. But we do have a few stories to share.
Thank you, Alexis.
That was a good segment. A segue?
Segment.
Segue.
Segue.
Isn't that what Paul Blart drives? A Segway?
Yes. So
This is our Paul Blart section. This is going to the mall.
Maybe. So, for this first one, in the late 1940s and early 50s, there were some strange reports going around the Santa... Fuck that.
Good one.
So, in this first story in the late 1940s and early 50s, strange reports began to pour into the Santa Paula Police Department. Dozens of terrified high schoolers claimed that something monstrous was lurking near the old Billiwhack Dairy. Some said it hurled stones the size of bowling balls, 50 pounds or more. That's wild.
Dang.
From the darkened hillside. And others swore that the creature had leapt onto their moving cars, clawing and pounding at the hood with terrifying strength before disappearing into the night.
Wait, I'm so sorry. How high can a goat jump?
I think they could jump pretty high.
Pretty high.
Can we look this up? How high can a goat jump? Because I'm
Don't they like...
suddenly more terrified if it's a big amount.
Aren't there like mountain goats that can jump pretty high?
Yeah, don't they jump pretty high and to climb?
Because don't like the mountain goats like stand on like ledges like salt or something?
Yeah.
A normal goat, a domesticated goat, like if you have one on a farm,
Correct.
can jump 4 to 5 feet high in the air, which is pretty high already.
Yeah.
But a mountain goat can jump up to 12 feet.
They built different.
So they could jump over like a semi truck. Like, you know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
truck.
My God.
That would be terrifying, driving down the...
Yeah.
Those are scary. I
No,
think they're unpredictable.
and that's a mountain goat. Now imagine this creature that's like special. He can probably
Special.
well, he's like some kind of variant. Like
Enter Billiwhack into the freaking high jump.
no, I'm terrified. Wait, he probably run faster than you too.
Maybe.
I imagine him, now that you talked about him jumping, I imagine him just skipping towards you. And somehow that's even more frightening.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, rumors spread fast, and fear spread faster. But until then, it had only been the shadows of secondhand stories. That's until a group of boys came face to face with the nightmare themselves. So, one summer afternoon in the early 1950s, a group of elementary school boys set out to explore the crumbling remains of an old dairy farm on the outskirts of town. The place had been abandoned for years, left to rot beneath the California sun. They'd heard the rumors, passed down from older kids at school, from locals under the streetlights, and whispered by even their own parents. The property was haunted or possibly cursed. Something evil lingered there. But boys will be boys, and curiosity got the better of them. With the sun sinking low in the afternoon and nerves wrapped tight, 5 of them made their way past the rusted gate and through the overgrown fields toward the hulking, decrepit ruins of the old dairy. Well, among them was a 9-year-old, wide-eyed and eager to prove he wasn't afraid. The dairy loomed in silence. Windows shattered, doors warped, rusted, and some broken. The air inside was thick with dust, and the smell of old milk rot through the warm summer air.
Gross.
Ew.
Ew. They left the milk out.
Milk just sat there and rotted in the containers.
We're gonna have a goat cheese shortage.
I think it was a dairy farm, so it's cows.
Oh,
Well, I guess they could have goats.
Oh, yeah.
Are you saying
So you think I'm-
Are you saying that's all Goatman's milk? That's crazy, dude.
I'm not saying that, but like, what if he's trying to like make some cheese? Like, everybody's just like bothering him, you know?
Yeah, he's just out there trying to make cheese.
It better.
Wait, the goats don't make the cheese though. But no, that's the man side of him.
That's a bad sign.
He produces the milk and the man makes the cheese.
Yeah.
I figured him out.
They crept through the shadows, flashlights flickering over broken cartons and rusted over conveyor belts. Pipes groaned above them like something waking up. Then they saw it. 2 glowing eyes in the darkness, low to the ground, unmoving. At first, they thought maybe it was a cat or maybe a raccoon, until the eyes blinked. Not horizontally, but vertically, like a goat's. They froze.
So top half is a goat.
So then the other half is just man.
Unless it's a man with goat eyes. That would be
even
Like he just has
crazy.
like both features. That's what they mean.
That would be even worse.
Wait. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Goats' eyes blink vertically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this. Like they blink like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know that?
Should we take you to a farm?
I just didn't know that. Sorry.
The air seemed to shrink around them. Their breath hung silent. One of the boys whispered,
Wait, what is that? What do we do?
That's not a whisper.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's not a whisper.
What the fuck?
"Whisper, boy."
A whisper, boy.
sorry. What is that? What do we do?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No one moved. Then the eyes started to move, slowly, deliberately. The sound of sharp click, click, click echoed on the broken tile floor as the thing advanced. A silhouette began to form behind the light. Something tall, hulking, covered in matted fur and muscle. It stopped just short of the beam of their flashlight, close enough to touch, yet cloaked in the thick black of the shadows. And then it lunged. Out of the dark lurched a towering, twisted figure, part man, part beast. Its limbs were long and unnatural, arms swinging low with jagged, jerking motion. I knew that would happen. So much jerking. What is going on?
Yeah.
You added that.
What's with all this
I
jerking?
did not add that. Whoever wrote this.
It's not even written down there.
Yes, it is. Patches of gray, yellow skin clung to its frame, stretched over unnatural limbs. Its head was horned, its jaw slack, and its burning eyes locked onto something. Or locked onto them. Where'd something come from? I don't know.
See, it wasn't even written there. You just saying it.
That was my fault.
See,
But the jerking
for the
part
record,
was there.
For the record, I did nothing wrong.
Oh, okay.
I messed up that part, but the jerking part, that was there. Okay? Like a lion just before the pounce. The boys screamed and turned to run, feet pounding against the crumbling floors, echoing through the hollow ruins. They tore through the halls, burst out across the overgrown field, gravel crunching beneath them in a frantic blur. Then, one of them, just 9 years old, felt a sudden tug at the back of his shirt. Something snagged him, held fast for a heartbeat, then ripped away, leaving behind a sting sharp, deep, and... That's weird. Okay. I'll read that again.
It was probably the writing.
Why are you looking at me?
No reason. Something snagged him, held fast for a heartbeat, then ripped away, leaving behind a sting, sharp, deep, and burning. But he didn't stop. He didn't look back. He ran harder than he ever had and didn't slow down until he hit the steps of his front porch, lungs heaving, heart ready to burst. When his mother pulled him inside, she saw his shirt was torn. The boy could barely speak, but when they peeled away the shirt, they saw what the thing had done. There were deep scratches across his back, resembling like claw marks of something large and inhuman. After the mother had reported this incident and took her child to get his injuries treated, police officers and the residents of Santa Paula would start to take the claims of a beast at the old Billiwhack Dairy a lot more seriously. Wow.
Goddamn.
So that's the incident that made him... It's kind of funny, though, because it's like, would you believe a 9-year-old?
If you got fucked up like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously he got scratches, but...
But by like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that it said that it was like a sting. But I guess if you do have a puncture, like it feels like a sting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess it's accurate, but damn, that goat fucked him up.
Yeah. If someone said a place was cursed or haunted, would you sneak into an abandoned building or property just to see if the stories were true?
Absolutely not. There's no way.
I feel like you have
I have no.
from that answer.
You wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't even stick your foot in the door.
Because then they grab your foot and yank you in. You know what I mean? Be
It's
terrified.
like, what's that stupid TV show that was on Netflix? The House. Crap. It was a haunted house one.
House is the doctor show.
I might have lupus.
Stupid. No, I don't feel like I don't. No, because even though it's probably just like a story, I'm not gonna try it out. You know what I mean? I would go in a big group though.
Oh, like a ghost hunting group?
Yeah.
Like those, like on the show?
If
Ghost
there's
hunters?
like 8 or more people, I'd go. But if there's 8 or less, I'm not going.
So if there's 8 or more or 8 or less. So like,
So it can't be exactly.
it can't be exactly 8.
Correct. If there's 8 people, it's a no.
Are you the 8th or are there 8 people other than you?
No, I'm included.
So you're number 8.
So I need 8
If
people.
you
to
are
go
number
with me.
8, if you are number 8, you will
I'm
not go.
going. Correct.
But if you are number 9,
Correct.
you will go. But what if you're
Yes.
number 7 in a group of 9?
Uh,
Would 7, 8, 9 then?
Stupid.
Or would 9, 8, 7?
I just feel like I want to go in a group big enough to where my odds of getting plucked first are low. You know what I mean?
That would be a hard group for you to find.
I just wouldn't mess with it. Like when people like bring like Ouija boards.
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not. You will not see me messing with it. Even though you can buy them still at like stores.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
My grandma used to have one.
Where's your grandma now?
She's alive. If that's what you're wondering.
That's crazy.
I'm
Wow,
glad to
Kyle.
hear that.
Kyle, where's your grandma?
Not here.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm glad to
I think
hear
the whole
that.
thing of Ouija board's kind of funny though, because it's like, who owns it now? Is it Hasbro?
I hope not.
I think it's Hasbro, isn't it?
Really?
Or some? It was like something like that. I wonder if they make. I wonder if they make the Luigi board now.
The Luigi
The
board.
Luigi board.
Yeah, like
Coming from Luigi's Mansion.
yeah, like Nintendo has to make a Luigi's Mansion version of the Ouija board. There's no
Luigi
way.
board?
You can buy a Ouija board at Spencer's. Bitch, you can buy one on Amazon.
I think
$10.99.
I think you buy them at Walmart, can't you?
Yeah, Walmart.
Yeah.
Spencer's.
Just
Amazon.
Target. Just Target have one.
I feel like anywhere that
Target.
sells like board games and stuff, they would have one somewhere.
It's considered a board game.
Right.
How is
Yeah.
that a board game?
I mean, it's a board.
And it's a game.
Spell with your friends while talking with demons.
Speak and spell.
'Cause I feel like you're like letting that in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to.
But the same way, like if you go to this dairy farm, you're asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're asking for a horn, like in your gut.
This next story is titled The Beast and the Car. It started with dares.
I'm the car. Andrew, you're the beast.
I decline.
Give us your best car impression.
All right, Andrew, give us your best beast impression.
Hi, I'm a beast.
Oh my god, not this again.
I forgot whose voice I did that for.
It was
It's a long time ago.
Draco Sandman.
The
Oh, it was a break.
oh yeah, it was
Brigo Sandman and the Goatman, both
they're best buds.
Yeah,
They're
they
bros.
both smoke from the same pack, you know.
But you did just like a. But
But the goat man is more talkative. The Goatman literally said, "I'm a beast."
I'm a beast. Kyle, you owe me $5.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
So it started with dares. That's how it always began.
You started the story.
Yeah, that is the way we started the story.
Throughout the late 1940s into the early 60s, Billiwhack Dairy became a magnet for thrill-seeking high school students. The abandoned site was just remote enough, just creepy enough, to tempt groups of teens into testing their courage. In dozens of reports, quietly shared among students but occasionally reaching the ears of local police, there were stories of strange encounters, shadowy figures, distant howls, and something that chased them, fast and furious, out of the realm...
Tokyo Drift. Sorry. Sorry, you were on a roll. That was bad. That was bad timing.
On a roll.
Out of the realm of what should be possible. One of these nights ended differently, with 6 students who experienced something that left them with being a little more than scared. 3 high school couples had piled into their cars after a football game, looking for a little thrill before curfew. The plan was simple. Drive out to the old Billiwhack Dairy, sneak inside, maybe scare each other, and laugh about it on the way home. The place had been abandoned for years, left to rot at the edge of the orchards. But it wasn't just the broken windows and collapsing rafters that gave it a reputation. Everyone in Santa Paula had heard the stories. Strange noises, missing animals. They didn't believe any of it, of course. Not really. They parked at the edge of the gravel lot, headlights cutting through the night, engines cooling. The wind moved lazily through the trees. With flashlights in hand and nerves masked behind macho bravado, excuse me, the boys led the girls and crept into the dairy ruins. The building groaned like it was still remembering what had once happened there. Metal clanked above them, and the sharp smell of mildew and rot filled the air. Gross. They didn't get far. Somewhere deep in the structure, one of them heard a sound. Something heavy dragging across the concrete, like claws or hooves. Another boy thought he saw eyes, glowing faintly in the dark. They laughed it off at first, until they heard a roar. They bolted, stumbling over rubble and rusted debris, hearts hammering as they sprinted back towards the car. That's when the real terror began. Just as they reached the parking lot, something crashed out of the trees. Something massive. Something fast. Care to comment?
That's a wild thing to laugh about, Kyle. Something massive, something fast.
I don't have any comment.
That's when the real terror began. Just as they reached the parking lot, something crashed out of the trees. Something massive. Something fast. They didn't stop to see it. Oh my god.
Can you stop looking at me, Andrew?
I wasn't even looking at you. Okay, my face was in that direction, but I was getting distracted by the footsteps.
You were staring into my soul.
I was not looking at you. My eyes were not looking towards you. They were looking up
No, you're a
ceiling because your neighbors are like smashing
your
into the
pants
floor.
Are burning right now. Okay.
Well, it's 100 degrees right now, so.
Alexis, continue.
They didn't stop to look at it. Doors flew open, engines roared to life, and the locks slammed shut. But not fast enough. The creature slammed full force into the side of the first car, leaving a deep dent in the rear panel. The vehicle rocked violently as if hit by a charging bull. The girl in the passenger seat screamed. Behind them, the second car's headlights caught a flash of it. Tall, fur-covered, with curled horns and long arms dragging across the ground. And then it leapt onto the hood. The windshield cracked under its weight. It slammed its fist down once, twice, before the driver threw the car into reverse, gravel flying as the tires spun. The beast let out a guttural shriek and lifted a large boulder, possibly 50 pounds, and hurled it at the cars.
Kyle, you give us your best guttural screech?
Screech?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, I'm the beast in this instance, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, ready? This movie's so bad.
That would be terrifying. Not gonna lie.
How'd I do?
Terrible.
Did I book the gig?
We'll be in touch. Thank you, Beast. Oh, where was I at? Okay.
Yeah, you distracted her. How dare you, Kyle?
I found it. Okay.
Can I make a comment?
No.
This is okay. This is a really.
We're trying to get through the story, Kyle.
It's about the beast.
Okay.
Just kidding. I just like the mental image of this beast is really interesting because like they said he's really tall, but if his arms are dragging on the ground, can you imagine how long those arms are? You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming like obviously the arms are down. Can you imagine if your arms touch the ground?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Makes me wonder, like, is he running like straight up,
Like,
or is
With his arms on the ground?
2 feet,
or is he like
force.
kind of crouched forward like a Naruto run?
Probably Naruto run.
Yeah, you think? Do you think he was at Area 51?
Was he storming Area 51?
Do you think he stormed Area
At
51?
first I was like, what is that question? And then I was like, oh wait, you're right. Probably.
Yeah.
The beast let out a guttural shriek and lifted a large boulder, possibly 50 pounds, and hurled it at the cars, missing them as they made it back onto the road, then vanished into the orchard as the car sped away, engines roaring in panic. When they finally made it back to town, they were pale, shaking, and dead silent. No one spoke until they parked under the safety of streetlights. One boy walked around the car in disbelief. Deep claw marks carved into the hood. The metal warped where the creature had landed. They reported it, sure, but no one believed them. Not really. Still, they would never return to Billiwhack Ranch.
So the ranch is called Billiwhack.
Yes.
I want to know the history on that.
It's like you know how Frankenstein is not the monster; it's actually the doctor. Mm-hmm. They call it Frankenstein's monster, but people call him Frankenstein anyways. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what happened with Billiwhack.
So so people call Goatman Billiwhack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because of where he's from.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
It's like that's kind of messed up though, because it's like imagine people just calling you Fresno.
Oh, I'd be mad. I'd be mad. Yeah. Well,
would you guys go to this ranch on a dare?
if there was 8 or more people.
If you were number 9.
If I was number 9 out of a group, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go anywhere.
Even if I triple dog dared you?
If there's 9 people, yeah.
What about you, Andrew?
What if it's 6 people, but she triple dog dared you? Would you back down on a triple dog
We have to
dare?
have the experts do the math on that, but I don't think so.
Well, it'd be like a triple dog to the 6, so it's like 18
I have
people.
no problem being a
It would be
coward.
like 18 people if it's a triple dog dare.
Oh, then I'd go.
Okay. What about
Because
you,
it's
Alexis?
not 8 people.
Would
If
you go?
I would go. Well, I would definitely bring friends with me, not just myself.
How many? Would it have to be? Would you have to be number 9?
Hey, I'm fine with a small group of people.
How small?
Like just me and my 3 friends.
Are we part of those 3 friends?
Well, I have other 3 friends, but you guys can come too.
We weren't
Wow, we're not even invited.
Friends. That's crazy.
You wouldn't even go.
She got you there.
You know what? You're so right. You're so right.
What about you, Andrew?
I can stay in the car.
Well, I wasn't invited, so.
By a boulder if you stand
You're right. I will regress my boulder.
Just get back, and there's like, why is there a boulder? Oh my God, Kyle.
I'm standing there like, guys, I swear, it was a giant goat.
Sure, Kyle. You just threw that 50-pound boulder at my car because they hate me.
I can't believe.
Alexis would not invite us.
No, she wouldn't.
Can I
No.
Of course you can.
Wow.
You can even film it if you want to.
Oh, that's why she needs a
that's
camera. She needs somebody at the camera.
Well, that's an if you want to. It's not a requirement.
That's how she gets you.
That's crazy.
Because I'm one of the gals. I can go.
She said, "My friends." Oh, but not you two. You know, we're not going anywhere.
Wait, we're not. Does that mean we're not friends?
What are we?
Co-host.
Co-host. Our only relationship is this podcast.
Yeah. I'm just coworkers.
Oh my god, Alexis, Andrew and Kyle are gonna throw the boulder at her. They're not invited.
No.
To be clear, I'm the man. You're the goat. Actually, I don't want to be the man. I'm the goat. You're the man.
So you're providing the milk?
Sure. Sure.
You're providing the cheese.
I don't like Kyle's cheese, so
You have to make my cheese. You have to.
moving on.
So you wouldn't go? Even if
I was
didn't
not invited.
Well, if you went with other people. who
What
are
other
not
people?
me. Do you know other
His
people?
friends are right here.
You told me
Everyone I know is in this room right now.
I would go with you, Andrew.
Thanks, Kyle.
Oh, now you want to go.
If there's 8 or more people, but yeah, I'd go.
He's saying I am worth 8 or more people.
If we can.
Then you have to
Gather.
find 8 or more people.
No, he's just saying I'm big enough to be 8 people.
That's not what I was saying.
Well, this last story we have here is from 1964 from the LA Times and the Ventura County Star. The article ran in these two papers multiple sightings of a towering half-man, half-goat creature haunting the ruins of the old dairy. And according to witnesses, this creature wasn't just lurking in the shadows, it was aggressive. Well, we could tell that it threw 50-pound boulders at everyone's car.
Aggressive, like 1 being you and 10 being Andrew. How aggressive do you think this goat was?
I'm not
So
that
wait,
aggressive.
where?
You're 1, Andrew's 10.
So he's the most aggressive?
Yeah, don't you agree?
I think Alexa's the most aggressive. In my honest opinion.
I think so.
Are you? That makes you 5?
I'm 5.
He's
Definitely.
aggressive on a bad day.
Yeah. Like when you
Sometimes not a good day.
don't invite me to your Billiwhack adventure, that's when I'm aggressive.
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
What were you about to say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, there he goes, being aggressive.
Yeah, you're definitely a 10.
Thank you.
There are a few accounts that we found from these articles involving police reports. So, late one night, sometime in the early 60s, a Santa Paula patrol officer responded to a now familiar call, trespassers near the old Billiwhack Dairy. It wasn't unusual. By then, police were regularly dispatched to the site to clear out teenagers, ghost hunters, and self-proclaimed monster chasers. But what made this particular night memorable was what, or rather, who the officer found. The patrol officer arrived at the edge of the dairy, responding to yet another report of strange noises and flickering lights. As he approached the ruins, something felt off. The air was thick, unnervingly still. The shadows seemed deeper here. He scanned the tree line, searching for movement. For a moment, he caught a strange glimpse of what appeared to be a teenage boy swinging a large stick at something. From a distance, it seemed like a large, crouched shadow with glowing eyes moving in the darkness. Concerned about the obvious danger the boy could have been in, the officer drove closer. But the shadow seemed to disperse as it was cut by the beam of the officer's headlight, slipping between the dilapidated buildings and vanishing into the rows of trees beyond. As the police officer got out of his patrol car and ran toward the teen, he realized that in the glint of his flashlight, the boy wasn't holding a stick. He wasn't carrying a bat. He was gripping a real-life sword.
What?
A sword?
A whole
sword?
ass sword.
A whole ass sword.
I want to be like him.
He was gripping a real-life sword absurdly out of place in the California night.
He cometh to slay the Goatman.
Before the officer could speak, the boy turned to him, furious.
If it wasn't for you, I would have smitten the beast in its lair. I would have dragged his body out and freed this town from its curse we've been living it with for decades.
Thank you, teen boy, for that.
You're welcome.
The officer froze, unsure of what to make of it. The sword, the story, the conviction in the boy's voice. He hadn't seen a creature, just a shadow. It could have been a goat, could have been a man, or maybe it really was a monster. But this wasn't the last time people have come out to vanquish this beast. During another late evening, a Santa Paula patrol officer responded to a call of a disturbance near the old Billiwhack Dairy. As his headlights crested the hill, the ruins of the dairy came into view. But something was strange. There were figures, dozens of them. The officer's first instinct was to radio for backup. More than 40 people were gathered at the edge of the property. Some stood in clusters, others paced nervously. A few held makeshift weapons, shovels, crowbars, iron pipes. There were flashlights, a camera or two. Someone even had a fishing net. It looked less like a mob and more like a small-town militia. There was a woman with a shotgun yelling at the group beyond the fence line. A woman many recognized as Dorothy. She was known around Santa Paula.
Dorothy.
I want to be Dorothy so bad.
You would go. There's more than 40 people.
Yeah, there's more than
Yes.
40 people. I would be there.
Oh, yeah, you definitely be
I
there.
would for
Yes.
sure be there. Because what's the chance, 1 out of 40, that you're going to be killed?
But what's your weapon of choice?
I want to be Dorothy with a shotgun.
But Dorothy,
Everybody comes with like a crowbar and a bat, and she's like, I brought my shotgun.
She brought her shotty. A woman many recognized as Dorothy.
I want a hammer.
but she was like yelling at the group.
What would be your weapon of choice, Andrew?
But I'm just saying, like, she was yelling at the group.
I heard you.
So it's 1 versus 40. Is what I'm getting from
They're all against Dorothy?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what's happening.
I feel like she's leading the mob.
That's what I thought. Oh, wait.
It said that she's yelling at the mob.
Well, just like, maybe we should let Alexis finish. Wait, but what would be your if you were part of the mob? What's your weapon?
Pitchfork.
Are you going old school?
It's a mob.
That's actually kind of crazy. Alexis, what's yours?
I would bring a chainsaw.
You know, I really went tame with hammer. I'd like to change my option, please.
Too late.
Great. Now you're going to have a pitchfork and you're going to have a chainsaw. What am I going to do with the hammer?
Throw it. Maybe put up some boards.
Great. Well, you guys are fighting. I'm just fixing the fences around the house.
We're tearing them down.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. She was known around Santa Paula as the longtime property manager of the dairy. No nonsense, sharp-tongued, and fiercely protective of what remained. Barrel down, stance wide, unmoving. She wasn't aiming it at anyone in particular, but the message was clear. No one was getting past her. All right, point made.
I'm not going to say Andrew is right, but it appears that the mob is against Dorothy. But not that Andrew was right. Continue.
As the officer stepped out of the cruiser, the tension was already boiling. The officer pushed through the crowd, trying to de-escalate, trying to understand. That's when he began to hear the stories. They spoke of the beast, that it had been seen again, that it had attacked someone. But no one could agree on what exactly they saw. By the time more units arrived, the crowd had become louder and more agitated. But Dorothy never moved. She stood guard with a quiet fury. Eventually, the police cleared the area. No arrests were made, no shots were fired. Just a town left shaken.
Surprising.
Shaken by the fear of something dangerous lurking in the ruins. Shaken by anger that someone else had gotten hurt. and shaken by mistrust of each other, of the stories, and maybe most of all, of what Dorothy might have been hiding on Billiwhack Ranch.
Good for Dorothy.
Shaken like a Polaroid picture, or
Shaken,
Shaken, not stirred.
Picture.
So,
wait. So I might have missed this. Was Dorothy like from the ranch? Is
She
that
said
why
she was the
she's the
property
property
manager.
Oh.
so I guess she was trying to stop the mob
I would have a really hard time de-escalating a mob. I feel like
with 40 people.
like they came with weapons with intention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so
How
did
do you
Dorothy.
think-
And she had a shotgun.
Doesn't have to worry about you if you're showing up with a hammer.
She has a shotgun and I have a hammer.
So, would you guys try to slay the Billiwhack Monster?
Not with a hammer. I'm going home.
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
I get there with my fucking hammer and I'm like, I don't feel well actually. I have to go.
What about you, Andrew?
No, not with a pitchfork.
Yes, you can.
You were very confident with the pitchfork.
I feel like this might be like so.
If I'm in a mob.
But like, I feel like with the pitchfork though, like whenever you stab, like you have to have the strength to like remove it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because you have to stab it multiple times. So what are you trying to say?
Probably.
But I feel like I could keep distance.
That's true. Yeah, that's the positive.
Yeah.
Alexis, what about you? Would you do it?
She does have a chainsaw.
You do have a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
A sensible weapon.
Contact, though.
Close contacts. And he has long arms.
Oh, that's true.
I guess I'm chopping his arms off.
And he throws boulders.
You gotta like, this is like a game where you have to like intentionally like,
You got to parry the boulders he's throwing at you, the 50-pound boulders with the chainsaw.
and then when he's gathering more boulders, that's when you strike the arms. This is how you
Yeah.
defeat the final boss.
It's like a hit them 3 times, they're gone
Yeah. And if you
situation.
need assistance, you call your friend who has a hammer. And he does.
You can fix her chainsaw.
And he does -5 damage.
Negative 5 damage.
I can fix the chainsaw. I'll add more charges to it.
So I know you both have been dying to know the origin of this thing.
Yes, please.
Is he a natural cryptid or was he invented in a lab, like Andrew suggested?
Did
I didn't
suggest
have that. I didn't have that question.
I don't
You
think I
did
ever.
say Frankenstein earlier.
Yeah, Frankenstein. I totally forgot about that whole conversation. To be honest.
You were so ready to gaslight Alexis right now.
I just totally don't remember saying
See,
that.
this is why you were not invited.
It just comes natural to him.
So, August Rubel was born in Zurich, Switzerland, to a wealthy family involved in finance and shipping. By the time he was 3, they moved out to New York, where when his father died in 1913, August and his siblings inherited a small fortune. He served as an ambulance driver in World War I, then attended Harvard. After the war, he married a 20-year-old woman named Mary, who, for some reason, didn't enjoy New York anymore. So, for reasons no one quite understands, Rubel moved to California
It's because his girl
to
told him
build
to.
a dairy.
So he didn't have experience in a dairy. His experience was was it shipping? And I forgot what the
Finance.
it was finance.
Finance and shipping.
Finance and shipping. That's half right.
To which he named it Billiwhack, which is actually World War I army slang for the place where one hangs his hat. Okay.
Really?
Apparently
Apparently.
so.
Huh. Can put my hat on the Billiwhack.
But it wasn't just any dairy. Rubel spent a lot of money on cattle, including a prized bull named Prince Aggie, which alone costed $110,000. That's
For one
Oh
bull.
my god.
That's
Especially
one.
considering the time too.
Yeah.
That'd be like $1 million bull now.
I wouldn't.
Maybe
I couldn't
even
even
more.
more now.
Maybe even more. Unfortunately, the bull did die a year later before the facility was ever finished.
Is there a return warranty on that, or what's the sitch there?
I'm gonna guess no.
I'd be so mad if I mean, I don't know. This might be weird, but I'd be so mad if I bought like an animal like that and they just died.
But still, Rubel poured more money into the operation, building concrete structures, one of which had a 2-story dormitory and underground parking for his workers. The dairy produced milk, but never turned a profit. Eventually, he started selling off parts of the land, and then seemingly out of nowhere, he left again, this time to serve in World War II. He died in Tunisia after running over a German landmine.
I don't know why that was funny. Sorry, it's not funny.
I was purposely not going to make a joke about that.
That's not funny.
German landmines are funny, apparently.
No,
That's crazy.
it's not funny.
Well,
Who are you convincing?
exactly.
The viewers.
Well, that should have been the end of the story, but surprise, surprise, it wasn't. After his death, people started reporting strange encounters on the ranch. Shadowy figures, violent howls, and something not human throwing massive stones at trespassers.
I like that's his MO.
Throw stones.
This freaking thing. Every time I go by, it's throwing stones at my
Well,
car.
everyone's gotta have something, I guess. In the years that followed, 2 questions began to circulate in Santa Paula. If the dairy failed, how did Rubel keep it running so long? And why was he so eager to return to war? That's where the legend begins. Some people believe Rubel had ties to the OSS, which was America's wartime intelligence agency, known for its involvement in secret experiments. The OSS was rumored to have tested everything from chemical weapons to human modification. One version claims Rubel was paid to let OSS scientists use the ranch for classified experiments. Another claimed he led those experiments himself, trying to engineer a hybrid creature for the US military. A creature part man, part goat. And according to legend, it got out.
Billiwhack.
And it's still there, waiting. After World War II, the OSS disbanded. However, the core members remained to create another branch of what we now call the CIA.
Whoa.
So that's where Billy came from.
That's where good old Billy came from. Wow.
So, do you guys think Billy was a science experiment or was he a cryptid?
I think it's a stretch to go for the experiment route, but I do see like why people might think that.
Yeah.
Billy?
Is Billy in the room with us?
No, but I was thinking Charman and Billiwhack are right next to each other.
They're neighbors.
Oh.
Technically, they're neighbors.
So they could be the Ojai boys.
Uh-huh.
And then Penelope and Tahoe are in Sierra Nevada.
Girly pops.
Sierra Nevada girls.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally
which brings us to, I guess this is a tradition we have around here. Who is fighting Billy?
Ooh, okay, what is the submissions? I need to think. Let me think.
2,000 years later.
Us 3 with our mob weapons versus Billiwhack.
So you with your hammer, me with my chainsaw.
Yeah, you know what? I
Andrew-
think I vote the Billiwhack. That one. I don't trust.
Us versus Billiwhack. Who's winning? I'm voting Billiwhack. I feel like, okay, I do feel like Alexis is contributing the most to this.
I have a chainsaw.
But I ultimately don't think that we're winning. So sound off below. Who do you think is going to win? Us versus Billiwhack?
Yeah, we're definitely crushing him.
For sure.
Well, I think that was all we had for today. Have any of you come across the Beast of Billiwhack or anything like it here in California? We'd love to hear your stories and more in the comments below. But sadly, this is where it ends for us.
Because we're dying. So if you don't see us ever again, it's because we died fighting the Billiwhack.
Yeah.
If there's not a season 2, we lost.
We lost the fight.
Yes. But for real though, this has been our last episode, and we are so sad to leave you guys.
But thank you all for watching. This was so much fun to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to have gotten the opportunity to do this.
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe one day, if there is enough hype for the podcast, there may or may not be a season 2 in your future.
And if we don't die from being attacked by the Billiwhack Monster.
Right.
Whether they die or not, I'll have the footage.
I'd say we have at least a 13% chance.
That's really low.
It's not impossible.
There's still a chance. So...
You're like the Doctor Strange meme where it's like 1 in a million.
Oh, yeah. That's us trying to survive against the Billiwhack.
It's only one universe.
So, for the last time, listeners, thank you for tuning in to California Cryptids. May we see you next time in the future sometime let me redo that again. Yeah.
You said time like 4 times.
Time. So, for the last time, this has been California Cryptids. And thank you all for joining us on these strange encounters. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Okay.
Ha! Everyone say Colorado. That's a weird way to word that. Oh man.
I think we can.
I think that's supposed to say when you see it. That's then you see it. The wheel jerks in your hands. You swerve off the edge, tires screaming against gravel.
This is gonna whack you.
Sorry, I'm so immature. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get Billy to whack you.
Andrew, stop looking at me.
If you children are finished.
Can you skip the sentence where it says the wheel jerks in his hand? Can you skip
How about I
that?
just go all the way back? Turn off your imagination. The wheel jerks in your hands.
Why did you say
Okay, writer, do you have a better word instead of jerks?
just skip the sentence? You already said it.
I feel like you're doing this on purpose now, Alexis.
What's the sentence right after that?
That's when you see it.
Oh.
And that's where I stopped the first time.
Oh.
Y'all just need to get it together.
Okay, so we have to.
At least.
Okay.
Even saying
Why is it so hot in here?
because your dumbass is laughing.
Why am I already crying? What the fuck?
We're not going to get past the cold open, are we?
Okay.
Whose fault is that?
Andrew, why is this hole open so goddamn long?
Yeah, it is really.
You'll never forget the night you came in contact with the beast of Billiwhack Ranch. Am I good now? We good?
Oh my god.
Good job, Alexis.
Thank you.
Dirty boys.
Andrew wrote it.
Usually I'm the one laughing
You
at this.
Kyle.
Because
You're
I'm.
no better than a straight boy.
Usually I'm laughing at this shit.
In my defense,
You have no defense.
I have no defense.
And you're defense, I don't.
Nothing beats a
Jet 2 holiday. Thank you for watching California Cryptids.
Nothing beats a
Jet 2 holiday.
Perfect.
We worked it in, y'all.
We got it.
We got it.
Rolling.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Thanks for watching.
That was so good.
That was
That was so good.